Yo, yo, yo. We back. URL Kings versus Queens 4. I got a couple thoughts on this, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna run this down in the order. I saw the event. Um Shout out to, URL with what they got going on with that event. Oh man. Interesting thoughts. I just got a couple thoughts, man. Let some people get in here, man. Shout out to Philly too, man. I just was in Philly, man. Was showing a lot of love by the city, man. Guy, wait, my man said, "Yo, Danny, you from North Philly now and shit." And shit was, you know, that was dope. That was dope. That battle actually is about to drop, probably in like 45 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. Andre Burnett was good. Shout out to my man News. Shout out to my man News. You know what I mean? I think it was a dope little one round on the corner. It was fire. I thought we both had some slip ups here and there, but overall, it was just crazy. I need to watch that. It'll be dropping in like 45 minutes. Outside of that, shout out to Drake Dennis, Prep, Gates of the Garden. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. That was crazy. And Some Noble Drew was good. Was good. Too Loud Radio was good. Don't panic. Yeah, man. I just wanted to talk real quick about the event yesterday. I don't know if everybody saw it, but just from my standpoint, from a fan and as a battler, just a couple things. You know what? I think honestly, man, yo, I don't know about them votes, man. I don't know what's going on with them votes. Don't panic. Yeah, man. I don't know what's up with the votes, man. Like, that shit weird. It was like supposedly 1 million people on there. I don't know. I'm not behind the monitors and knowing exactly all the numbers. But you know, when you only getting a certain amount of votes and it's that many people watching, it's like everybody ain't voting. Everybody, or why these numbers ain't adding up. But whatever. Then Some Noble Drew. That's right, Veronica. So yeah, in a surprise, Shuni beat Suge fair and square. You know, I didn't think she had a chance, especially with the run Suge has been on the last couple years, and I do remember they battled previously. Suge won that one, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I didn't give Shuni a real shot at beating Suge. I know, right? Votes don't count. You know, you lost a couple votes. It was just crazy. Like some battles that they got me losing on the app, where I just feel like this, you know, sometimes just popularity plays a big part in things like that. You know, particularly with me and Clips, they had me winning. Then they had me losing. Then they had me winning. Then they had me losing. Now they got me just losing. I'm sitting here like, I beat Clips. And everything that I was talking about in my second round, y'all saw that yesterday with Jazz. So it just validated what I had said. And anytime a battler paints a narrative about another battler and then it's true, it's like, yeah, you proved my point. I won the battle. So them votes. Yeah, I don't know about them damn David. You know, salute, brother. Thank you, man. You know, every time I'm in Philly, you rock with me. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be out there, man. I know, right? Danny should be asking for 500K. Hey, right? So anyway, Suge had a couple lines. He was a little choppy, couple places, stumbly. You know, it happens. Shuni had bars. She just outbarred him. I don't really know how else to say it. She just had better bars, and that's pretty much what counts. Outside of, you know, just because you can have better bars, but if you don't deliver it properly, then your opponent can win. But this was a situation where she kind of delivered better and had better bars, and that's really Really all it boiled down to. I'm a real hood bitch. Nigga, I'm gonna trap this nigga. I'm gonna put a hole in Jimmy hat. It was like bars like that. It was like, yeah, she's being a little more creative, a lot of ingenuity in her bars. And Suge had some shit. Hold on, like don't get me wrong. Suge had some shit. We fucking shoe up all night, like in a club. What like the club crowded? We fucking shoe up all night like the club crowd. That was hard, you know, Shuni's gonna always get the shoe flips. And some of those that Suge said were kind of, those were creative. Um, I saw clips of DNA Wild. Oh my goodness gracious, man. So anyway, Shuni wins 3-0, actually. Know, if you can find around Suge won, we can argue it, we can debate it, but that was a good win for her. Shout out. And so, already the brackets are busted because I'm already like, the women can't get more than 2 battles. Like I say, Hustle and Jazz can probably win their battles. Other than that, I don't see Shuni, Casey, or Coffee winning their battles. You know what I mean? But Shuni was one of the 3 that I didn't think would win one, and now the women are up 1. So then we get to the next battle, DNA versus KCJ. KCJ delivers. She had a good performance. Like I thought she had a really good performance, but as far as like her bars, I didn't think her bars was crazy. Yeah, I didn't think her bars were that crazy. And so you get DNA, who's a veteran. Oh man, DNA is wicked, man. Like, first of all, he has better bars. He's getting to the punch faster. Casey was doing a lot of. She has some nice little quick 1-2-1-2s, but it was a lot of setting up. She was setting up. DNA really didn't have time for the setup. He's just like he completely changed his style since him and Clips used to rap frequently. Him and K Shine was doing the 2-on-2s, and it was a lot of the 3-bar pattern. Then you punch on the 4th. He was punching on the 2. You know what I'm saying? And when he's punching on the 2, like the way me and Nitty do it, you're gonna be able to get out more bars, even if all of them ain't crazy. You're just the output of consistent creative lines can just overwhelm an opponent. And not to mention, like, his battle rap IQ is on 100. I don't know if he slipped or something on the floor. He fell down. And I'm pretty sure me, A Ward, Trez, we're all like, you gotta rebuttal that. All the rebuttalers are thinking, just rebuttal it. And he gets up and he rebuttal it with the electric slide bar, which just added on to an already crazy first round. So he's clearly, like, it was a haymaker. He's clearly up 1-0 clear. Casey comes back with a better round with the elderberry, the sea moss, the black seed oil, and then she ran it back and explained why she used all of those different medicines and stuff, and it was fire. And she related it to that shit was crazy. So her pen stepped up that second round. But DNA, he comes back with another crazy round. Maybe you can debate the second, because I think that was her best round. The second, maybe you can debate that. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't. I thought DNA won that round as well as the third. And the votes clearly had DNA winning that battle. Although it's nothing Casey should hold her head down about. I thought she was she performed well. She held her ground under pressure, because when you're on a big stage and you're in front of a battle rap legend like DNA and he's wigging on you, most people will fold, start choking, stumbling, and just forget their whole round. And she kept fighting. She kept fighting. But DNA won. The men tied it up. It's 1-1 at this point. I know. I know, right? And it's crazy. Danny don't have to punch 4 bars. He could just 1-2 every line. That's facts. Yeah, me and Nitty revolutionized that. In fact, it was like I really was like one of the spearheads of the punching on the 2. You know what I mean? Like consistently for a whole round, and then do it for a whole nother round. So, but then people start calling it like, oh, it's a button mash style because you're just throwing a bunch of punches, don't mean nothing. You're not setting up properly, and it just wasn't the conventional way that they were. The fans were used to hearing punchlines delivered in that they haven't heard that before, basically. So, when I brought that, and then when Nitty started like helping me with it with that campaign, because Nitty's punching repeatedly, rapidly, and now that's almost like the standard now. Like the 1, 2, 3, 4s kind of, Hollow broke that down with clips, and Hollow was like, you see how easy it is to predict that. So I didn't want my punch to be predictable because I always said if the fan can say your rap with you, like if they hear what they like, the only thing he can rhyme with that from that first line is this, and then they say it with you, I feel like, yeah, you definitely need to step your writing up, because the fan not supposed to be able to see the punch coming. That's like if a magician go on stage and he say, okay, I'm about to do this, and then the crowd like, watch this, I know exactly what he about to do, and then he does that, then it's like, why did they pay to come see that when they knew what you was going to do? They could do that themselves. Same thing with the fans. If y'all can predict somebody's punch 3 bars ahead, then you could have wrote it yourself, and you're really not amazed at such and such for saying that. So you guys are really only amazed when you hear a punch that you didn't see coming at all. There's no way you could have predicted what he was about to say. You didn't know where he was going with it. That's the trick of writing dope material. But that's just a side gem. That's aside from that. Anyway, DNA beat KCJ fair and square. It's tie game, 1-1. We get to Coffee and Twerk, the one I wanted to see the most. Coffee loses the coin toss, winds up going first. She has some dope material, but is a little choppy. I think she's just, it's her first big stage. Maybe nerves was kicking in. She kind of forgot where she was at one point. She had to run it back. She got it back. It's okay. It's all right. We all still, it's just a learning process. It's all right. It's your first big stage. Gang of people out there. I battled there twice. Av and Clips. That's a big room. It's a big stage. I understand it, Coffee, but she has some crazy material. Her pen was being slept on. That crowd was kind of asleep for a lot of the shit that entire event. So I ain't gonna just say it was just for her, because they was kind of asleep on a lot of stuff, and we'll talk about that later. Then Twerk wraps his first round, and it's like, Jesus Christ, this man is a monster. Twerk is a monster. I know he gets a lot of flack for choking and a lot of the stuff he was doing. You know what I mean? Like, he always was like that prodigy that was just not disciplined. Like, you're really like a phenomenon, but you're not disciplined. You're writing your raps the morning of the battle. I remember him. I remember he used to do that. I remember he had Charlie Clips. We outside the hotel. He's on the grass. It's like 9 a.m. And he like, yo, Danny, come over here. I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, man, how this sound? Some, you might just die. You can't wake up like I lied. I'm like, oh, that's fire. He said, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep that one. He's like, all right, let me finish this first. And I'm like, what? What do you mean finish your first? He's like, yo, I'm coming up with it right now. And I'm like, bro, the battle's tonight. You got Charlie Clips tonight. And you just now, he's like, yeah, this how I do it. And I was sitting there like, what? I walk away. I look back over on him. He's just mumbling to himself. He's just in his zone. I'm like, hey, later on that night, he gave Charlie Clips one of the craziest first rounds Clips ever stood in front of. But it ultimately hurt Twerk in the end, because he couldn't. I don't think he was able to finish that third round. That was the deciding round of the battle, because Clips won the second. Clips what I know I'm all everywhere, but Clips did to Twerk in that second round what Hollow did to him, which was expose his style, break it down, and just clown it. And so now the battle was tied up, and because Twerk couldn't finish that third, due to you made it up like fucking 2 hours before the battle, you couldn't finish it. And so that hurts sometimes. I've been there. I've done that. So, but this new focus Twerk, dog, y'all gotta stop playing with him, man. Like, I don't know who. It's so hard to bet against him. It used to be hard to bet with him or for him because it's like, yeah, I can't put my money on Twerk. This nigga gonna get in there and say Jersey. He gonna say a haymaker, a strapped in, then he gonna Jersey y'all. I can't bet on that. But now it's like it's hard to bet against what he's doing. That first round was crazy. So many quotables. Y'all could put, if y'all seen it, put Twerk first should have been his third. Probably he could have ended, yeah, if he wanted to end that battle off strong. Facts. Miss Princess was good. Hit the like. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Be easy. Salute. So yeah, man, Twerk, a phenomenal first. Coffee steps it up in the second round. Now she's kind of finding her footing. She's getting a little more comfortable. Get comfortable, right? And then she has some nice bars. They kind of sleeping. But she's not letting the frustration affect her the way it did Charlie Clips. And I'll get to that in a second. But so anyway, Twerk, again, another crazy round. And then he's talking, and I like Coffee's third. Now, I actually gave her the third round. I actually gave it a third, even though Twerk was wigging. He didn't finish that third. He probably felt like I've done enough. I said enough, and I either he didn't know what the next set of bars was, or he just felt like I kind of know, but I don't want to risk it because I could fuck around and choke, so I'm gonna just end it. And so he just cut the third short for real. But he did say some dope. He had an angle about, I believe that was the round. He's talking about her baby daddy was being abusive to her and stuff like that. And that man, he had to get comfortable bar, she had to, I don't got a gag. She started explaining her sexual encounter with Twerk and what all the freaky stuff she was doing to him. It's like, damn. It's like, yo, can you? I'm on YouTube. I can't really talk how I want to talk, but can you give oral to a man and then turn around and beat him? It's like, you're not gonna beat me. Like, you're not gonna. And I guess her argument was, hey, you ate my booty. I don't know. You ate my booty. How you gonna beat me, nigga? You done ate my. He's like, well, you gave me some top. You're not gonna beat me. Like, I don't know what that battle was about. I don't know what this whole shit was about. But anyway, she got to explaining their sexual encounter. Yeah, I'll pass on the freak session bars. Yeah, and that's her. Like, hey, she they said I battled twice. Yeah, man. I wind up battling twice, man. Facts. 3 times with the little girl too. So shout out to Sayani and her pops. I mean, yeah, they both fire. They both fire. One drop in a day. Oh, I swear to God, y'all gotta watch me and my man News, man. For real. It might be out now. But so Twerk wins. Now the men are up 2-1. And it's like, I'm sitting here like, yeah, men are up. Jazz and Clips come on stage. And I really don't know what I expected from the battle, honestly. It's like they cool. So it's like, you don't really know if it's going to be a lot of dirt and personals and, big head this and big ugly girl. And, I know what it's like, I don't know. Like, what did we expect? So, I think Jazz goes first, and Jazz has a pretty decent round. It wasn't her crazy. It was in comparison to the material she had for Vixen. Her Clips material wasn't that crazy, but I understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain opponents put you in a certain mindset. Like, certain opponents, like, especially like if I'm battling like somebody I really don't rock with in real life, the material gonna be darker and more evil. If I'm battling one of my homeboys, I just want to just show you I can out rap you, but the energy from my spirit and my soul isn't malevolent. It isn't evil. This is not the dark side, Danny. if I'm in front of one of the homeboys. I'm just trying to like, just let's put on a dope show. I'm gonna show you that you can't rap better than me. But when I'm in front of somebody on rock with, it's like, it's I don't know, man. Mike Tyson used to say he wanted to punch his opponent's nose bone into their brain and kill them. You know what I'm saying? So there is a certain evil that resides within me. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm probably the coolest person you will ever meet, but there is a evilness, right? But I can't. It don't. The evilness don't. It's not turned on 24/7, so it applies to everybody. And I'm saying all this to say, Jazz and Clips really couldn't get evil with each other, and so some of those battles be kind of like lighthearted, or let's just get this bag and get up out of here. And that's kind of how this one looked. And I mean, I don't know what else. You know what I'm saying? Nah, was it a coincidence? Nah, I think bro. Maybe they was already planning on that, but the fact that they used me and Clips to drop to promote our battle, you know, for one, I thought it was dope. But I feel like my cousin Matthew was saying, hey, they saw my live and they got the idea for it. Hey, let's utilize our YouTube channel. We got 1 million subscribers. Why not drop the first round of these battles to get people to come over and want to watch the rest of the battle, so they'll then subscribe. So I think it's just a dope marketing tactic. But as far as was it a coincidence, I'm not really sure about that. I won't say that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I make sure to bring the evil out in Danny. Right. Right. Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, my cousin, man. Oh, Danny versus OBH News drops X6 in front of Philly Max Cheesesteak Battle Academy. Yeah, light rounds. Coincidence or parallel universe? Nah, but anyway, you know, Clips, I don't know, man. Clips is already flushed. He's frustrated. You know, I text him. He texts me like, yo, bro, even when they introduced me and I'm walking out on stage, they're not even clapping for me. So he's like, I already kind of knew what type of night it was going to be. You know, that'll let that particular building be tough on the battlers. Y'all gotta, you watch, if you look at J2's tweets, he was like, yo, we have to fight through a tough crowd. I don't think they dropped She versus Suge, but they kind of really didn't get no reaction, and they had some cool shit. And so then when you go to the next card, the one with me and Clips on there, it's like, yeah, this is a tough crowd. Now when we go to the Kings versus Queens, oh, even though, hold on, me and J2 wasn't in the same, me and J2 wasn't at the same venue, but just I just know, I remember J2 tweeting about, yo, this is a tough crowd. Then I fast forward to me and Clips, and then that entire event, and it's down there in Atlanta at the what is the center stage, music center or whatever. It's like the crowd for the last couple of events, they've been kind of shaky. They've been shaky. I ain't gonna lie, URL. Y'all might want to, if your next big event, maybe y'all probably want to go somewhere else. Y'all might want to hit a different city. Not saying nothing wrong with Atlanta, just that particular place. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. What the hell ever. Anyway, what's my favorite parallel universe game? I have to go through them. I gotta look. You know, Center Stage Theater, Midtown Atlanta has always been like that. No New York crowds. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta figure. I don't know. Y'all gotta figure something out. But anyway, Jazz, you know, Clips is frustrated. He's rapping a couple bars, not getting reaction, and he's like, "Hey, what?" Like, and as a battler, I know that when I'm not getting reaction or nothing like that, I'm not finna address it. I'm just gonna rap through it. You gotta rap. You gotta make them mess with you. You have to say, you know, all of us are gonna have some bars that fall flat. You try to spit a freestyle rebuttal, it fall flat. That's just the risk of rebuttaling. That just come with the game. You know what I'm saying? Every punch that a boxer throw ain't gonna land. It's gonna either miss or hit the gloves or too wide. He was too far away. Every punch you throw not gonna land in any type of situation. You know what I mean? So, but you just gotta work through it. You can't complain. And that to me was almost a rookie move from Clips. You know, I get on my man O-Red when he does that. When O-Red don't get reaction, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't write for reaction. I don't write for a reaction. Oh, you said the Paul Bearer, the one I said versus Young Candy. I just was with Young Candy. Was that the Paul Bearer? Probably, yeah. But anyway, I was just with Candy. But anyway, I don't write for reaction. I write, and I'm like, in my mind, this shit fire. All of it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this one ain't as crazy as this one, but each one means something. Each line means something. I might spit a old movie reference that only 5 people in the world gonna catch it. But to them 5 people, that's like the greatest bar they ever heard in their life. The rest of the world not reacting to that. And that's cool. If I could just reach one person. And sometimes I've had bars where I said a line that was like, it's really obscure. And then I'll have people inboxing me, text me like, yo, Danny, yo, they slept on that one bar. Yo, I didn't even know you knew about that. That was the craziest shit you ever said to me. And it's like, see, it was worth it. That one person, even if it's one person. And I say all that to say, everybody not going to react to everything. So as a battler, you know, you can imagine, let's take Chris Rock or any one of the comedians, Kevin Hart. Like they done had shows where not everything landed when they thought it was gonna land, or they didn't get reaction. But what they didn't do is, man, y'all ain't fucking with me tonight. Man, y'all, I ain't coming back out here no more. I don't like this. Like they're professionals. The joke didn't land. They continue on with their set, and either it's just a bad night and you bomb, or you finally get some reaction out of them because you kept being, you know, assertive. Like, I'm gonna keep these jokes flying, and eventually they're gonna laugh at something. You know what I'm saying? But what you don't do is show the frustration. That's behind the scenes shit. When you go to the back room in the artist room, you be like, man, they really wouldn't fuck with me tonight, my nigga. Like, damn, it was a tough crowd. I don't think I'm coming back out here no more. Like, you do that shit behind the scenes. You don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't do that live. And when you do that, it doesn't listen, y'all. When you do that, it doesn't make them fuck with you now. Come on, Clips. That was a rookie move. Clips kept complaining to the crowd about them. Bro, if they not feeling it, they just not feeling it. Even though there was some bars that probably should have warranted a reaction. There are probably some things that he said, some freestyles things. Some of the stuff was okay. Some of the stuff was trash. Some of it was good. And yeah, he just had a mixture of stuff. But yeah, there was some spots where I thought, well, damn, they ain't fuck with that either. Like, damn, it's really a tough crowd tonight. But you're not making them happier by stop complaining and rap. Y'all can quote that. Put that on Twitter. Put that in your blog. Shout out to Bridge. Stop complaining and just rap. They didn't pay to see you complain about them. They paid to see you entertain them. If you're not entertaining them, oh well. You can't force them to be entertained. And that just kind of the stop start of the momentum of Clips material kind of really took away from all of his rounds. And by the way, it did seem like to me, it seemed like Clips probably wrote 40%, period. You know what I'm saying? And then 60% of the stuff was just improv, freestyle. Yeah, man. Man. I was a little frustrated watching that battle. I was both was trash. Clips versus Jazz, worst intergender match I've ever seen. Yeah, pretty much, man. So yeah, Jazz was better. Jazz was still better. And if you got like my cousin, no, if you got two people who are not really doing well, you probably either they both lost, what he calls it the binoculars, like 0-0. Nobody wins, right? But in the grand scheme of things, Jazz brought out the Black Jesus. It was hit and miss. It was a little confusing. It didn't probably go well over as she thought it would. Yeah, he brought out the Black Jesus. Yeah, and he can't even he can't even messed up on some lines. And I was like, damn, Jesus. You supposed to be Jesus. You up here messing up the lines and shit. Come on, dog. Get this shit right. So yeah, man, that shit gimmick rap is trash. Oh man. It was cringy. What did it say? Her second round was the worst round of the night. Shaking my head. Shout out Benji Lolo, though, the gimmick king. I was wondering who that was. I'm like, is that Benji? That gotta be. Because at first I'm like, is that AR-16 or is that Benji Lolo? I really didn't know who it was at first. So that's what made it even more confusing. It's like, it's not instantly recognizable. Who is this your cousin? Who is this, Jazz? What you doing here? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing? Oh shit. Nigga said he was better than her. NBS Central was good. Was good. Salute. Salute, man. Yeah, man. Why are they paying clips, man? I know. Did he have a rebuttal to the Black Jesus? Did he have a rebuttal? I'm not, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? When you gonna battle on the Riot again? Soon. Actually coming up. Me and Geechee are working on something. It's coming real soon. I can't really say right now, but yeah, I'm back on the Riot. Yeah, battle really wasn't that good, period. So, hey, y'all call it trash. I said it. Throw this shit in the trash can. I said that. I was like, yo, throw this shit in the trash. I don't care who won. But Jazz won that battle. We gonna be, you got somebody gotta win. And I think the votes had her winning. So yeah, Jazz won. Get to the last battle. And as so far, none of the battles, like they was kind of one-sided. The event itself, to me, maybe a 6 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10. If I'm being little, I'm not trying to be super generous, but I ain't trying to trash it either. Yo, G Romo, thanks for the donation. Crowd is tired. You are waiting 2 to 3 hours before the battle starts, and battles take an hour each, 45 minutes to start the next one. Yeah. And I think, wow, they gotta figure that out, man. They gotta figure that out. Only one I'm not rewatching tonight. Can't pay me to sit through. Yeah, I'll never watch that again. For real. It was weak, low key. I think, yeah, to me, the event was the most you can really give it is a 6 out of 10, and that's being generous. Some people may even go as low as a 4. I won't go all the way that far, but sheesh. Tay Rock and Hustle, main event time. In the grand scheme of things, this is the best one as far as back and forth of the night. They both had complete rounds. They both finished their rounds. They both had some solid material. And to me, and I swear, I know she on this poster behind me, but I'm not being biased, but I honestly felt Miss Hustle won that battle. I thought she had better bars. I think Tay Rock I think he was just trying to show her he could rap better than her. But I think her mission was, I can have better bars than you. It's two different things going on in that battle. And he has some cool little ones. He has some cool bars. But I thought Hustle won the first and the third, and Tay Rock got that second round. To me, that's how I called it. That's I think Geechee called it the same exact way. And was certain, I was certain that the caffeine votes would reflect the way I called it. And it was like Rock won the votes by like 300 or 400 votes, like damn near making it seem like it wasn't even close. And so I was like, damn, man, sometimes like popularity just outweighs skill or what really happened. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, hey, I'm not the end all be all. I'm not the what I say is set in stone, but as just being, objective and just looking at both of them from you just a fan point and as a technician of this, I'm like, Hustle's actually having her bars are getting there faster and she's saying some better shit to me. And I'm like, damn, finally the women won one. This is the fourth one. The men have won all three, the previous three. And I'm like, finally they got one. And they didn't give it to her. That was crazy to me. So the way I'm gonna call it, the women won this event 3-2. I had Jazz, Shuni, and Hustle all winning their battles. Straight up. That's how I called it. Only DNA and Twerk. Only DNA and Twerk out of the men won their battles. But the way the official call is, the men won 3-2. Rock beat Hustle. And that's just how it is. But I was I wasn't feeling that. And honest, again, this has nothing to do. It felt like Rock lost first watch. That's how I call it. Yeah. Nah, I don't see Jazz taking one round against Danny. Hell no. Are you crazy? I would dog her. She come at me like that, man. Yo, Danny, blink twice if you're battling on RBE this year. I don't know. I blinked 3 times. I don't know. Easy and Remy somehow won last night. Hustle, first and the third. See, Bumpy? Yikers Island, salute. I called it like that. Geechee called it like that. A lot of people, actually. I've seen, but hey, whatever, right? Need Danny in the blue room. Hey, watch my blue room rebuttal versus news on the street corner. That shit was insane, bro. That shit was fucking crazy. But yeah, the women won that shit. That's how I know we got the official whatever final counts, and then we got what the street said. So to me, the women finally won one of the events. And I'm obviously I'm for the men. I'm on the men's side, but I'm also fair and honest. You know what I mean? The women finally won one of these events. You can't take nothing away from what Hustle Shuni did, and then in the with Jazz and Clips is like I could tell y'all probably both really didn't want to battle each other for real. So that really wasn't the best that y'all could have done. But even out of that murky material, Jazz had the better material. She was just more structured. Clips was kind of all over the place. You can't get that man a win. And I'll be interested to see how those votes play out when the battle drops on the app. Because, like I said, I felt like I clearly beat Charlie Clips for sure, and now the votes got him winning. So it's like sometimes, the popularity overshadows the truth. But whatever. Danny beat Ace so bad they ain't drop it. Yeah, they need to drop that. I'm gonna tell them to drop that joint. Me and Ace was fire, man. I beat him, but at least they'll drop the shit. So, yeah, I need to be on the next one. Y'all tag URL, please. Tell them next Kings versus Queen. We need, Danny Myers. We need Rum Nitty. We need like people that's not gonna get up there and be playing, bro. Like if you know, and if my verse or Vixen or Jazz or First Lady Flames, E Hart, whoever I battle, if they're going to beat me, that's okay. If they win, they win. But I'm gonna make sure that it'd be the toughest fight they ever had in their life. If I'm gonna lose to one of them, it's gonna be like, yeah, like that took every ounce of writing and all her brain cells to defeat Danny Myers, because Danny was trying to mangle her, and it'll just have to be a classic, you know. But as far as like going up there and playing and freestyling and complaining and shit, you know, we just need more enthusiasm. The matchups got to be right. You know, when you look at Jazz and Clips on paper, it's like both of these people are goats in their own right? So it's like on paper, it's like, yeah, this is gonna be fire. But then when you take into account personal relationships and friendships, and they kind of like came up together, you're not gonna get the best out of. They not trying to kill each other for real. So you know, not even if you didn't put me on the card, right? Let's just say you don't. I just feel like me and First Lady Flames could have had that slot, right? And then y'all get a better battle. But even just take myself out of it, and you replace me and say, okay, well, Ramniti versus whoever, or you know, or JC or whoever, anybody. You know what I mean? I just don't think, you know, and I can't hate on nobody getting no bag. But when you get these bags, you got to give the company what they're paying for as well. Do y'all agree? Like when you get these bags, you got to give the company what they're paying you for. And that's, you know, that's fair and square. They're going to get whatever you ask for, whatever y'all agree to. If they come at me with a bag and say, Danny, we need you versus such and such, y'all already know how I do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I do this shit, you know, just off pure instinct and passion anyway. But then when you come at me with the bag, it's like, y'all pay me to do a job. I'm finna go up there and be as professional as possible. And I'm gonna give y'all a show. For show. Guaranteed. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. Danny's not playing in those settings. Never played. Get the ones that are guaranteed to give you a return on. So anyway, again, you know, final thoughts on that particular thing. I felt like Hustle got robbed. The women got robbed. Twerk was the MVP to me. Hustle and Rock was the best battle. But Twerk was the MVP of the entire event, from just even with him cutting that third short. That's just how powerful he was. Or maybe how lacking everybody else was, that he got 2.5 rounds. That's better than everybody else's 3 rounds. So, hey, but I mean, that's how that went. That's just how that went, man. Yeah. My goal is by next year to have Miss Pac on Kings vs. Queens, and Miss Pac would have put on a show. Shout out to Miss Pac. She was my Crucible pick, and she went to Phoenix and did so well. They took her out the Crucible and said, you know what? You don't even need to do this Crucible joint. You know what I mean? You fire. You in. We putting you on URL. So Danny Myers gave her that look, gave her that opportunity, and now she here. So I definitely want to see Miss Pac on, you know, these bigger events. So shout out to her. That's Yikers Island shit right there. DNA was in God form that was crazy. Wow. Yeah, that his first round, Twerk's first round. Yeah, those are the highlights of the event for sure. For sure. Yeah, man. The Casey J. Kirk. You know, one thing, DNA, you try to play off the choke. Maybe you could have practiced the fake choke better throughout the week, or at least the day before. Like on Friday, you should have just been practicing that fake choke to make it a little more believable. That shit was too obvious. It was like, come, because the only way the fake choke works is if you pull it off to where we really feel like you choking. Because, you know, we all know the running joke is everybody gets in front of KCJ and she stares into your eyes and does this magical voodoo trick and makes every male battler that she faces, they choke. So, you know, DNA was trying to play into that, and, you know, he tried to do a little fake choke, and it was like, bruh, we know you about to say psych. Well, come on. What are you doing? Like, come on. Yeah, you got a dope 3 rounds. You're phenomenal. But this fake choke shit right here, bro, you could have pulled that off a little better. So, yeah, that was, come on, man. Stop playing. Like you said, I saw that fake choke from a mile away, lazy. Yeah, man. DNA so good, he can't even pretend to mess up. His mind won't allow facts. I never really seen DNA choke. I think he might have threw up in a battle. Yeah, he threw up or something like that. But as far as choke, and he got close to 200 something battles. So for him to like never ever choke, like his mind definitely is different for sure. His mind's different for sure, man. Did you like the cha-cha rebuttal? The DNA did. It was all right. I guess that choke was worse than the acting on Tubi. He rebutted his vomit. Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was. But again, I don't. The event itself. Oh, and then afterwards, URL presents you Tay-Rock with a cake for 50 battles. The thought counts, right? You know, the thought counts, right? But a cake for 50 URL battles, right? I might be at 50 or past 50. I might, as far as URL battles, I might got more than that. But you know, he's been with them since he was a kid. Woo you, thank you for the donation. I see what you did against Clint. Like, no like assembly for 3 rounds. Right. I'm just trying to write on a higher level and not do the simple shit we all been doing for the last 20 years. Like, we gotta change the algorithm. Like, there's different ways to battle rap. Like, you don't gotta, everything don't gotta be a simile. Like this, like that, like this. It's okay to use like and as or whatever, but still kind of explore. Like, if you watch guys like Lux and Daylight and, you know, myself, we kind of doing it at another level just mentally. But again, everybody ain't that. So hey, you know, they pimping our rock. But yeah, back to the cake thing. I seen somebody say, yo, presenting him with a $50,000 check would have seemed more fitting, which would have been dope. You know what I'm saying? That could have happened, even if it wasn't 50, even if it was just like a bonus 10 grand. Like, and I'm not saying that they didn't give him that behind the scenes, but you know, if you're gonna put a cake and be like, oh, and smack like, oh, y'all need y'all to stay, we got something to. Okay, well, giving him like a $10,000 check would have been dope. On top of, you know, the other money he had coming from that hustle battle. So it would have been like, look, we giving you a bonus, you know, it go 10, 15,000. We present you with this check for just the hard work. This has nothing to do with no battle. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to pay this back, nothing. We just giving this to you. That would have been dope. A cake. And then on top of that, my man Smack, and I know it was a mistake, but he says, if y'all want some of Tay-Rock cake, I'm a what he said, I'm gonna throw it in the crowd. And I heard people on the stage like, yay, hey, yo, you what? Wait, what? Smack. Man, Smack, you gotta be careful in this era, man. Niggas, bro, throwing the cake. My man said, smack the goat. Laugh out loud. Beasley said, no, right. Beasley shut that shit. Shit, Beasley shut that shit down immediately, right? He said, that nigga said, if y'all want some of Tay-Rock cake. Come on, man. Not now. This ain't no, this is not the way to celebrate the 50th battle. You know, fuck all that shit. Come on, Smack. Come on, dog. It's funny. We know what he meant. We know he didn't mean it in no that way. But just in this pause era, that shit was wild. That's wild. Yikes. You want a piece, Sean? You are fucking crazy. Come on, LR Realist. Wow, dog. Shout out to my man Smack. But yeah, I do feel like they should have gave him some bread or something. Or something. Something, even if it wasn't no money. Maybe like a plaque with like a engraved plaque with like every battle from 1 to 50 and what day it was carved in a, that probably would definitely last longer than the money, but or give him that and some money, you know what I'm saying? But a cake is like, nah, he could go buy his own fucking cake. You know what I'm saying? His woman Caution she probably bought him, they probably already celebrated. But again, it's a thought that counts. But from a company that is this big in the world and for the money y'all generate, y'all could have got that man something more than a cake. That's just my thoughts. I only brought that up because I seen somebody say that, like, yo, they should have gave him a $50,000 check, like $1,000 for each battle he's ever done for the company. And I thought that was fitting. Like, that would have been fitting. So I don't know. The cake was all right. Hustle gave him a cake. Oh man, when you getting a celebration, Danny? I know, right? They shit. You know what I mean? I think I might got 50. I'm telling you, because look, I got like 30, 36 battles on the app, right? Maybe 3 of them ain't URL. So let's just say I got 33 URL battles on the app, plus all the URL battles that I did prior to the app. So I should be at like 50 or more. I might low-key got the most URL battles. Facts. Just said, cake from a millionaire shaking my goddamn head, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Again, it's the thought. PSA Reloaded was good. A cool 10 stacks would have been cool. Facts. That would have been cool. Like, give him 10 bands. Give him a $10,000 check. That would have been dope. Just like my man Saya Collective, when B-Dot debuted his shoe, my man Saya was like, me and him never even discussed no money. Like, I guess he came to him or however that came about, and he explained how that whole situation came about. And Saya was like, I got my own shoe company. I'm doing good independently. I'm gonna collaborate with this battle rapper named B-Dot, and we're gonna give him his own shoe. And that, like, to me, that's fucking insane, right? And then Saya come out the coat with a $10,000 check. Like, here you go. That was that was one of the most beautiful moments I've seen. So shout out to B-Dot. My man been kind of on the low, silent, whatever he's doing. Ain't nobody heard from him. Salute to him, whatever he got going on. But I feel like if Saya can give B-Dot a $10,000 check for that collaboration with the shoes, URL could have gave Tay-Rock an extra 10 bands just on some, here you go, on some good looking out shit. Thank you for your dedication, loyalty, and helping us through tough times, because it was Tay-Rock that kept that URL smack era going when Rex, Mook, and Lux sat down. When Rex, Lux, and Mook all was chilling, Rock was going hard. Building his name, setting off them gnomes, setting off them summer madnesses. Him and Briz was crazy. Him and Ill Will was crazy. Him versus DNA was crazy. Rock was the man, the face. So when you get to the 50th point, the 50th battle, it's like, you know what? We taking this out of our pockets. This didn't even come out the company funds. This came out our pocket. Like, Bees, I'm gonna give him 5 and you put 5 and let's just give it to Rock. He might get a check now if they see this. You know what I mean? Bees, y'all watching? Give that man that money, bro. Shit, give me a goddamn extra 10 bands. Shit, on some good looking out. Danny, will you be trying to renegotiate, get your Tay-Rock battle release on? I got a lot of them I want on YouTube. Not that one, not just that one in particular. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Me and Chess, me and O-Red, me and Twerk, me and Suge, me and Arsenal, me and Mike P. I got a lot of my battles. Me and Emerson Kennedy on the rooftop was crazy. That one, I don't know why that one ain't on YouTube. That wasn't even like no major event or nothing. It wasn't like a gnome or nothing. Me and None, me and Fonz, them joints is not on YouTube. So, even with the Rock battle, which I'm sure me and Rock can do 1 million for sure. I feel like me and Rock can do 1 million. But I'm like, damn, if Daylight and Rock wasn't on YouTube right now, they really ain't finna put me and Rock on there. And Daylight and Rock, that's not on YouTube. That's kind of crazy to me. That for sure could at least did 2-3 million views on YouTube. They need to release that joint. That's what, 2 years ago, 3? Going, man, come on, man. Shit. Yikes. But let me see. RBE, they dropped the Mook and Big K announcement. How y'all feel? How do y'all feel about Mook and Big K? It's super unexpected. In fact, I had a bar about that versus Prep. You know what I'm saying? That Hammer Time short was at 250K before getting deleted. Damn, shit, I didn't even know that. But yeah, Big K and Mook, I'm not mad at it. It's interesting, and it's kind of dope to see like Mook come outside for like a newer. I mean, I know Big K not new, but he not from that era. Normally, when they come outside, they battling guys from the like kind of like the same era, but like when Lux came outside for Geechee, it was like, okay, y'all battling the newer talent, and it don't always got to be y'all versus each other. So, and, Mook and Verb, they kind of was like around, even though Mook was around a little bit before Verb came through, that was like still close eras. But, the Mook and Geechee and the Lux and Geechee, those are two totally separated eras. I do like the fact Mook is like, I want the smoke. And Big K is dangerous. For a few years, I thought he wasn't living up to his potential, although he's always been good. But he'll drop you a 90-second round and do the little garbage kick and block everybody. And I was like, yeah, Big K fire, but it's like you ain't really living up to your real potential, especially when you're giving us these 1 minute 30-second rounds. And so to see him get all the momentum off that A-War battle, and now you get one of the GOATs, one of the Mount Rushmore faces. That I think also just reflects what happens when you're loyal to a brand. That's not a random battle. You're not gonna get no Murder Mook battle. Just when you got like a 20% good relationship with a company. You know what I'm saying? Like outside of paying for that battle yourself, you're probably never getting that battle, right? But I do believe that because he's been rocking with, RBE and, that loyalty will get you, the work and the loyalty will get you those type of battles. And ARP is like, look, I got this for you. You know what I mean? Like you've been rocking with me. Here you go. What you think about this? And Big K ain't finna turn no Mook battle down. Like it ain't like he had I'm pretty sure he didn't have to talk him into doing that. You know what I'm saying? I would think it would be the other way around where maybe he would have to talk Mook into taking Big K. Whereas Mook could have been like, wow, what? I ain't battled Cassidy yet. Like, why you ain't get me a Cassidy? Or I ain't battled such and such. So for Mook to say, yeah, I'll take that. To me, it almost like implies like maybe there's a long-term situation going on with Mook and RBE. Maybe it's a long-term, like maybe it's that 4-battle deal ARP was talking on Twitter with, or I guess he was suggesting a 4-battle deal with Mook. Maybe this is just the first one of the 4. Who knows? He might have said, I'm about to give you X amount of dollars, and this is gonna be, this is it for 4 battles. This is gonna be the terms of the agreement, blah blah blah. It's a number Mook can't refuse, life-changing money. And hey, give me whoever you got. You know what I mean? And so it kind of works out for all parties, because ARP gets blockbuster battles, Mook gets a super bag, Big K gets a super bag and a super look. Everybody wins. And it's probably gonna be a good battle. Mook versus his first real puncher. Yeah, now I'll do a breakdown on that later as far as who's gonna win. Probably wait for a couple more announcements. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he did say it's a 3-battle deal. I ain't see it. I can't confirm that, but if that's what you said, I don't know. But that's what I would think it would be. But I'll break down that battle later on and who's gonna win and why. But yeah, I just wanted to really talk about the Kings versus Queens again. It wasn't a super trash event. We just keeping it real. I keep shit real. It wasn't super trash, wasn't super good. A lot of people felt like, hey, that wasn't worth my $25. And I can see why y'all would say that. A lot of people like, hey, y'all charge 25. Y'all made a big deal about all this, unlock the pay-per-view, and this is what we got. I can say this, the Smack and B League, Tico, they write checks, they don't write the raps. You know what I'm saying? Again, they write checks. They don't write the raps. What did he say? What Puffy said, y'all? Don't worry about if I write rhymes. I write checks, right? So I say that to say all they can do is put the battles together, give everybody bread, promote it, set up, make it all glittery and I can't even say glittery and glamoury, right? That's not even a word, but it is today. And they can promote this thing, and then on paper, these events be looking great. Smack and Beasley don't call me and say, all right, Danny, let me hear that first round. Let me hear how that shit coming. And then I'm like, all right, well, blah, 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 blah. They be like, man, for the money we gave you, that's not good enough, man. You got to erase that and write something else. They don't do that. They don't know what you going to say. So I say when you get events and they not crazy, it don't be URL fault. It don't be no league fault. It's never, maybe in some cases, like let's take Jazz and Clips, right? Maybe that you can put some blame on URL. How much to get complete extreme total annihilating destruction on your next battle? Oh man. I'm gonna destroy all these niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you talk about just go all the way there. And that's not gonna happen until I get the names that I actually want. There's a difference between getting a battle and it's like, okay, it's either I'm just giving out a shot or y'all paying me y'all giving me a good enough amount of bread where I'm just gonna do this. And then there's a difference of, oh, that's the nigga I've been looking for. Finally, there he go. Finally, that's the one I've been waiting on. That feeling, I haven't had that honestly since the Tay Rock battle. All the other ones just be like, yeah, all right, let's do it, whatever. Or I'm giving out a shot, or I think this person deserves a look. And I'm only speaking on the URL battles, not the when I go to the smaller leagues and I'm giving these guys looks and opportunities. That's just a lot of that is on my own accord of like, you need a look. You deserve better. You deserve a shot. Even though I'm gonna kick your ass, these views will get more attention on you, or this will take you to another level. And on top of that, you paying me. It's like I'm not doing it for free. But where the fuck is Lux? Right, man. This nigga said he was gonna come outside more often. He said after the Geechee battle, yo, I'm finna be outside more often. He said, yo, I need to learn how this is going. I'm Lux. I'm dope. But the way these new guys is doing it, it's a little different. And I need to learn that. And I only can learn that by getting in there and keep polishing and brushing up my. When you sit down for a year, 2 years, you're gonna get rusty. Look, ask Jay Mills. You know what I'm saying? When I'm battling Ice Pack, man, I've been wanting. That's another battle that I also always wanted to do before retirement. Is me versus Young Ill in St. Louis. Tag Verb on Twitter. Tell him add Danny and Young Ill to whatever card you and A War gonna battle on. And he, I remember I said Lux, Verb calling me saying, yo, I got Young Ill for you. I said, okay, let's set it up. Never called me back. 2 years later, after that, I'm setting up this card, you and Young Ill. Let's do it. Never called me back. So I don't think it's on Verb. I think maybe Young Ill just be going through shit. Like he might be in the mindset of, okay, I want to come back. I'm coming back to battle rap. Yo, Verb, I want Danny Myers, bro. And Verb like, okay, I'm gonna make it happen. And then maybe something comes up, or maybe he gets out of the mindset. He call Verb back like, you know what, bro? Never mind. I'm not feeling it no more. I don't know him. So whenever it's on Ill, ultimately, it's not up to me or Verb or O or all them people out there in St. Louis. It's ultimately up to Young Ill when he gets mentally ready, and then we can lock that in. But that's definitely something I want to do, man. He said on Angry Finger gonna make Young Ill go back to smoke. That's not funny. That's not funny, man. Drug addiction is crazy. You already know, what I've had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So, Tim Nelson, thank you for the donation. I gotta see Danny kill Young Ill. Appreciate you first of all. And Tim, all the raps from like the last few years, I definitely gonna be emailing them to you to throw them on Genius, to throw them on your website. So all the Danny bars that y'all want to know what I said, or y'all want to read it word for word directly from me, hit up Tim. What is it? Genius.com. Just put it in the comments if that's correct. But yeah, I'll be sending you all the bars from man. Shit, you're missing so many of them. Are you considering battling on RBE more or even Crown 23? You may get Mook eventually there, and YouTube drops. Your classics belong on YouTube. That's a great comment. That's a great comment, man. Am I considering it? If the battles just be having to make sense. It gotta make sense. The money, of course, gotta make sense. The battle, the matchup. So, and I told Beasley, I told him, I said, hey, yo, he come at me with I was talking about RBE. I was like, yo, ARP come at me with a Lux battle or a Mook battle. I'm definitely, hey, I gotta take it. You know what I mean? And they like, hey, what? I can't say all of the what was said. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy that puts behind the scenes stuff in the forefront. That's one thing I don't do. I don't do drama and a closed door conversation, then bring it to the public. I don't tweet nothing like that. I don't say shit like that. But I can say, yeah, those conversations have been had. That's all I can say about that. Danny versus Ilmac will drop on YouTube. Yeah, for sure. Me and Ilmac probably in the fall. Again, we're throwing a tournament. So if y'all want to get involved, hit up me or Ilmac. You want to be on team Danny, you want to be on team Ilmac. Our teams will be battling each other. The final two contestants will be battling on the Danny Myers versus Ilmac card going down on the wrap off. Dates and details will be coming soon from myself and my good brother Ilmac. Can you publish your bars in a book? Parallel Universe about them? I'm sure I can. It's my fucking raps. Hell yeah. Danny, you outside this weekend. Listen, man, I just was in Philly yesterday. Literally 3 battles. You know what I'm saying? Outside Saturday, Staten Island, y'all pop out. I battle Def the Kid versus Danny Meyer, Geechee Gotti versus Feeble. So it's like the I forgot what they call themselves. I forgot the name of their crew, but they've been on Champion talking a gang of shit. You know, Feeble, he's the promoting heavy. Def the Kid, he's been promoting heavy. And they said that they are gonna take the EFB guys out the game. They gonna murder us. They've been talking shit. This dude, Def the Kid, is pretty dope. I think he's 21 years old. My son is 25. So I'm like, my kid is older than you, bro. You think you're gonna beat the GOAT? Are you crazy? I had this same mentality when I battled chess. Like, I know you dope. You just turned 21 like a couple days ago, and you're already like a battle legend for real. But bro, I be telling people, if you're not my age, you don't got a shot. For real. I feel that way, honestly. Multi-dimensional depth. Depth is look, man, they all fire until you get what I'm saying? Everybody's dope until you know what I mean? Mike Tyson said famously, everybody got a plan until I hit them in their mouth. Facts. Like you in the mirror doing all this. You doing all this shit to the little dummy, right? Bing, 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 and it's looking amazing. And you know, even some lower level niggas, and you doing it, and then you bing, 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 and they're like, oh my God. Then when you get in front of the truth, all that shit, and even with the hometown gas and this and that and the third, bro, I just make these niggas look regular. And especially for somebody to have been talking as much shit as he been talking. I'm pissed off, y'all. The angry Danny's the one you don't want. Y'all want to keep it cool with me. If you notice, I don't be talking shit. I don't be, I'm about to destroy you. I'm about to end your fucking career. I don't even do that because niggas already know what I don't have to say. Like, what's, you know what I'm saying? What's understand don't need to be said, bro. So it's like, I don't be talking that shit. But then when they get to talking that shit, that's when I'm like, bro, I showed you the respect of not even going there with it. I can't tell you how to promote. You do how you want to do, but be careful of the shit you say, because then you don't forget, the evil Danny will awaken. And that's what he done did, dog. You gotta stop. I bet I know it is. You feel me, Miss Princess? I bet his round is 10 minutes. Facts. It's a 1 round. I bet it is. I'm not rapping no goddamn 10 minutes. I don't need to either, though. Ilmac, the God Destroyer, like he did A-War, broke him down. Ilmac is super dangerous. I've always said, well, I didn't always say, but I've said, I'm like, my whole battle career since 12 years old, I was like, nobody can beat me. I don't give a fuck who it is, right? And I've said to myself, the only 2 people I ever questioned, just for a split second, damn, can I? Nah, I can beat them. But it was that split second of doubt. Ilmac and Daylight. The only 2 men. Now, I didn't say Solomon. I didn't say Mook. I didn't say Lux. I didn't say nobody else's name. Ilmac and Daylight were the only 2 people that I had like a 5-second thought of, damn, can I Can I win that battle? And then I'd be like, snap out of it. What the fuck are you talking about? You're the fucking GOAT. Yes, you can beat everybody. But those were the only two. Illmax, one of them. No, not Disaster. I never felt, honest to God, I never felt nobody, and that's not even like on no braggadocious, I'm just delusional shit. It's just like if I felt like people could win, I wouldn't have never battle rap. If I was gonna do something, I was gonna be the best at it. That's really it. And I think that's one of the things that's missing. And I think that's also one of the things that makes Easy the Block Captain special is he's one of the few, very few. I know there's like I can name maybe a few others, but honest to God, a lot of battlers are for the bag, for the fame, the girls, the whatever you can get out this. You're gonna transition this into a TV show, or you want to buy a car lot and sell car, whatever it is you trying to do with this money. That's really what be on their mind, right? But there are a handful of battlers that are really we want all that too. Don't get it messed up. But I think a little bit of precedence is I want to be the best in the world. It's only a few I can name. Of course, myself. I will name A Ward. I will name Rum Nitty. Daylight. Lux Mook. Hollow. I think Pat Stay was one of them for sure. Rapping Paradise, Pat Stay. But I mean, maybe Disaster. But yeah, I mean, really, it's probably less than 20 for sure that truly do this because they want to be the best battler in the world. And they're willing to battle whoever to prove it. Not just say it. I'm telling you, like I know for a fact, but the vast majority be like, yo, I'm nice. I'm good at this. I can make money from this. I can build my following on my social medias. I can be famous. I can get girls off of this. I can, whatever. That be really it for them. And they be like, I'm also good too. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm good too. But like, you could tell the ones that really are trying to be, maybe Mike can throw Ill Will in there. Clips want. I think at a point he wanted to be that, and maybe he at one point he was that. But as of now, nah, bro, nah. Clips is like, hey, give me these checks, give me these checks. But yeah, there's only a handful that battle rap to be the best in the world, and Easy's one of them. I gotta throw Easy name in there, and he be saying it. He like, yo, yeah, I like the money, I like all the attention, and I got movie roles off of this. He's got the On 10 show coming whenever they get that scheduled to be released. But he's like, yo, aside from all that, I really want to be the best battler in the world. And when he's on them stages, he's rapping like he's trying to be the best battler in the world. You could just really hear it, whether you're a fan of him or not, whether you think he won or not. That's not the point. He's going out like, hey, I don't care who you are, what your name is, how much money you got. I don't care about none of that. I just want to show you can't beat me at this, what we doing on this stage. That's what make Easy special. Honest to God. You know what I'm saying? Twerk could be. I think this newly, I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody set him down and talked to him. I think Chess wanted to be that too. I think Chess wanted to be the best in the world. I think Twerk one either he probably knew he could be, but I think now he's like trying to be like the best in the world. And my man Desaurus feels like Twerk is the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's coming from another GOAT. You know what I mean? I think Twerk is definitely one of the best in the world for sure. But yeah, you probably can't name 20 guys that truly want to be the best in the world at this shit. And that's the problem with battle rap. When you don't have that many that are at that competitive level, it more so be about getting these bags, getting the money, and let's get up out of here. Hey, let's put on a dope show and get out of here. Let's just rap and get this bag. Now it's almost an entertainment thing. It's a movie. It's a film. You know how they used to film Jefferson shit, filmed in front of a live audience. Is even though it's a live audience, these people are up here acting. They're acting, and it's like that's what it is, and it's not enough people truly rapping to be the best in the world at it. And I mean that extends into just the music industry as well. It's not that many of them that really, I know Wayne was like, hey, I'm best rapper alive. Biggie and Pac wanted to be the best rappers that ever did this shit. You could tell the ones that wanted, you know what I'm saying? Big Pun, Cool G Rap, LL Cool J, even some of the Wu-Tang Clan members. These people want to be the best rappers in the world, bro. Like even Kendrick and J. Cole now, you can just tell in the effort. You can just tell in the consistent effort. And that, in the world of battle rap, it's just not, we don't have that many. That's some real shit. You may need to avenge a close loss to JC. If you go watch that battle, watch the second and third round. I'll give JC the first, but I felt dead serious. I won the second and third for sure. I'll never feel like I lost to JC. I thought it was a good battle. You think the Clips booty angle? Yeah, oh man. No. To answer the question, Troll Baby, thank you for the donation. I don't think that's what ruined the battle. I think that battle just was doomed anyway without that. That just kind of further made it, you get what I'm saying? That just made it even worse. But she's a woman, so she can talk about that. She can get away with that. Like no man could have went up there and said none of that shit to Clips. You feel me? But that like whether it was true or not, it's like we don't care. Like I don't want to hear that. Better angle material. And this is why I'm not a angle-based battler, even though I can angle and I have. That I'm not really the angle guy for real, because you can live and die by the angle. I think you can live and die by the bars too, because like they'll say like, well, to beat Nitty or Danny, don't go up there and try to out-rap them. Just go up there and talk to their souls, because all that punchity punch rapidy, oh, that was cute, that was dope, oh, that was fire, how you put that together, and then later on it connected to this, all this science shit. Nah, nigga, fuck all that. Go talk to these niggas and make them look crazy. Tell Nitty he worked at Walmart. Clown him, nigga. You got fake Jordans on, clown him. Oh, Danny Myers, you paid a nigga $12,000, but clown him. You got 10 kids, clown him. Oh, use the Vicky angle. So they'll say, if you can live and die by the bars by saying like, if all you have is bars, then it's like, I can beat that with this. And I say this with the anglers. I remember T-Top battled Iron Solomon. I just talked to Iron Solomon off camera about this too yesterday. Shout out to Iron for pulling up both battles. Shout out to Iron, bro. Like this man could be anywhere in the world. This man pulled up to both of my freaking he came to the corner. Then right after that, he came over to Gates of the Garden, watched me versus Prep. Shout out to Iron. But so I talked to him and I said, I remember you battled T-Top, and he had that one ball angle. Basically, like, Iron Solomon got one ball. I was like, that I don't know how you thought that was a good angle. How did you think that was gonna win? And he lost. I don't know if that was. I think it was in London. Maybe it was in London, Summer Madness. But anyway, you don't win with that type of material. And then so Jazz comes with the I guess your girlfriend said that you like four fingers. I'm not gonna repeat none of that shit, but it's just like, like it's funny here and there, but then it's like it's cringe. Then it goes from funny to like yuck. Like now you're creeping me out. Now I don't want to hear this shit. Fans, y'all don't be want to hear all the stupid shit. Like, some people do, because some people they thrive on those type of things. They like the drama and that type of shit. Like, some people like that, but I would say the majority of battle rap fans just be like, nah, you could have saved that one, homie. You could just threw that one on the cutting room. Leave that on the scrap paper. Throw that shit in the trash, bro. What are you talking about? I don't want to hear that fucking shit. Literally shit. Nobody wants to hear that. So, but even without that, the battle's not that good. And I'm pretty sure both of them they'll get on camera and they'll probably be like, oh, well, the crowd just wasn't fucking with neither one of us for real. I feel like it could have been better if it was in a different. No, it wasn't that. It was y'all both have been better. That's all they need to say. Just own up to it. Like, yeah, you know what? We could have came better than that. But again, when it's two people that have that relationship and they're that close, they don't really want to even really battle. They just doing it for a check. You can tell. You go back to Hitman versus Conceited. It was two homies rapping, laughing and shit. Rehearsed. Damn, what battle was that? When Hitman unzipped the jacket, he had the white beater on with the chains, or was that surfing hit? I don't remember. Y'all put in the comments, but one of them battles, it was like, yeah, and I missed the Hitman that used to have the chain swinging, and then you just so happen to have the chain. Just like DNA's fake choke, we can see this shit like it's clear, bro. Like, I see what happened. That was Hitman versus Surf. Yeah, bro. Hitman could see the first two rounds were good. I think that third. How do you feel about Clip's third versus you? I thought it was half good, half trash. Definitely didn't beat 1 to second. So I had me beating Clips 2-1. But yeah, man, I just be feeling like, as far as, like, again, back what I was saying, I didn't finish it, but what I was saying is URL job is to put the battles together, promote it, and then just let it play out how it play out. That however the battle turned out, it's not on them because they didn't write the bars. They didn't check up on Twerk or Danny Myers or Nitty and make sure that they got their shit memorized. Okay, yeah, that sound fire now. Now, can you say it without looking at your phone or your notebook? Let me hear it without the notebook. Let me see how much you know of this without looking on the phone. They not doing that. You get what I'm saying? Maybe they should have maybe they should hire a team of trusted people, but a lot of battlers wouldn't agree to it because they'd be like, I don't fuck with him because I'm gonna wrap my round to him, then he gonna go and tell my opponent what I'm about to say, and oh hell no, I ain't letting nobody, but I think at any other job they got what they call supervisors, right? The supervisor is, the supervisor is just to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So with battle rap, it ain't no battle rap supervisors that's calling you and checking up on you. And then again, it don't be smacking them fault. Again, they just pay the money and let niggas rap. And however that shit come out, that's how it came out. Sometimes you'll get a classic, sometimes you get a good battle. Sometimes fire, sometimes both people choke. Hey, it play out how it play out. It's not their fault. So this event, now while you can complain and say, well, damn, y'all charged me $25 and I ain't even really like the event. That's not their fault. They didn't know it was going to be like that. They didn't know. That's the risk, though. You take them same risks when you order a UFC pay-per-view for $60 and it's a knockout in the first round. It's not a grueling back and forth like you thought it was going to be. It's just like, oh, he came right out, kicked him in the chin, and then he pinned him, and he was in submission. It was over in 10 seconds, and I just paid $70 for that. Like, oh hell. And that just recently happened with I think it was John Jones fight. You know what I'm saying? People used to be mad at the Mike Tyson fights. I remember being in the projects and my daddy had the TV outside and the whole hood be right there with we done ordered the pay-per-view. And then one of my mans be like, hey, I'm finna go to my car and get a beer out the back seat. By the time he come back, the fight over. He like, hey, what time they starting the fight? Oh, the fight over. What? The fight over. Yeah, Mike Tyson knocked him out 90 seconds. By the time you done walk to your car and got the beer out, and Kane should have already had the beer with you. I don't know why you did that. But I remember my dad homeboy. And niggas will be mad. Niggas be mad at Mike. Damn, bro, I paid, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it's like I brought the weed and all this, and it's over. That's just the risk people take. Facts. I'm not being pro URL or anti URL. I'm just being realistic. We gonna pay these $25. We're gonna pay the $40, whatever it is, and we just don't know how it's gonna turn out. You're taking a risk. Facts. That's with anything else. How many times y'all went to go see a movie, paid for the movie ticket, bought the popcorn, the damn slushy was like 12 for one for the medium slushy. Then you get the Skittles. It'd be the same one at the dollar store, but they charge $6 for the Skittles. Don't get no large popcorn, right? Now you done spend $75, right, for a popcorn, a slushy, and a Skittle, right? Go to your movie seat, sit down. You like, all right, when is this shit? All right, that was cool. All right, that was cool. And then it's like, then you like, you wake up like, they still ain't doing shit. Then the movie's over. It's over. Now you getting up out of there. And you like, damn, I really just wasted. I thought this movie was, damn, when I was watching the trailer, I seen this happen. And it made me say, yo, I gotta go see this. It happens with everything in life, people. You might think something is gonna be fire, and you pay your money to go see something in anticipation of what the standard you got in your own mind of what it's gonna be, not really knowing what it's gonna be. And unfortunately, with battle rap, I mean, it's the same shit. movie theaters are straight up criminals. Yeah, but it's the same concept though. So yeah, I don't want nobody saying, yo, I paid $25 for that trash. That's the risk. You chalk it to the game, bro. Chalk it to the game, bro. Like, I done paid so much for shit that I thought was gonna be this and it wasn't that, and then I still wind up losing out. I feel like, damn, I got robbed. I feel like I got robbed. I paid this to see, but that's gambling. You can't throw your money on the crap table and then, you know what I'm saying? My man crap out and you was side betting and you lost your money and now you're mad. Shit. The fuck you talking about? Yeah. Danny been doing great. Couple times he almost choked with the king. Got right back to it. Yeah, man, I'm champion of the year right now. You know, we heading into April. So this is the first quarter of the year is over. Who's in the lead? Who's in the lead? Nobody. Nigga, nobody's over me. Started out with Major Cook. Shout out to my man, AC Dutch, Memphis, J2, Charlie Clips, LL Cool J, Jack Boy, man. So many, damn, prep, news, so many that I'm missing right now. I've done so many battles already. Shit, I don't even shit. Let me check my schedule. But yeah, I'm number one right now, and I'm gonna keep being that. They're not gonna rob me this year. Wait till y'all see that. Wait till y'all see that shit, man. Oh damn, me and my man Killer B, 3 rounds crazy. Henny man, damn. I've been working, bro. I work every weekend. Not that I want to, but behind the scenes, I'm funding something that's gonna help me and my kids for the rest of our life. So when y'all, and that's another thing, when y'all be like, Danny, you battle too much, ain't no such thing as getting paid too much. Ain't no such thing as, okay, I got enough money. Cause this a lot of shit you just like bills, bills, kids, mortgage, just everyday life expenses. Like I work, man. I work hard. I work hard for my money. You just gotta be smart. Smack need to do a Smack DVD retro event. That's fire. That's fire, man. That they need to. You know what I'm saying? The way me and News did that on the corner and with all the hood. And listen, let me tell y'all something, man. This was the like the hood, and not just the hood, but I'm talking about everybody out there had one of them things with them. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody out there had one of them things with them, for sure. And that's like pretty much how I tell people all the time. I didn't come from a league. I came from the streets. I'm sure Rex, I'm sure Mook, Lux, Head Ice gonna all tell you the same thing. They started on the streets with entourage versus entourage. Wasn't no security. Anything could happen. They got theirs with them. Your man's got his thing with him. Who you never know what might happen. And people betting money. That Philly street corner, that was some real shit right there. You ain't gonna see a lot of bad rappers doing no shit like that. But again, they not from that. So they be super like, hell no, I ain't doing that. But I would like to see a URL event where we do it the original Smack DVD style. Everybody go to the corner and let's wrap this shit on the corner. They was trying to do that with the volume, but it was a fake, it was a movie set corner, and it wasn't their fault. It was COVID, but COVID shit is over. So I don't see why they couldn't do it in the summertime, which would be preferable, because it ain't too cold somewhere. I'm too cold, but that would be fire. Throw a outside event outside. It's called outside. I battled J2 in the building. It's called outside. Let's go outside with this shit, man. I was there. Danny made Philly lit Saturday. salute, man. It was cold as fuck. Saturday. It was cold, man. Bring back the roof tie. That's what I want, man. North Philly always lit. Yeah, man. That's right. Got to get that champion of the year, man, without the chokes, man. I stumbled. I ain't choked, though. I ain't choked since damn, when last time I choked? The real sick battle. Now, when you choke and don't recover, when you choke and be like, time, and you be like, oh, damn, what the fuck is the word? Damn, what am I supposed to say next? Fuck it, time. He got it. It's on him. That's like, yeah, I ain't choked since then. I might have had some little glitches where it's like, what the fuck? Then I get back to it. And I hate doing that. But again, if you this to write 3 to 4 or 5 minutes of material and get all that shit out perfect at this rate, it's not really hard to do, but at this rate, it's like, yeah, bruh. It's like nobody ever seen nobody go this hard and this crazy, this consistent with the bars and the great shows. Like Lux them couldn't do this. They can't do it. That's why I be like, I'm the GOAT. They not. Facts. Crowd can distract you too. Where the fuck is Beta? I don't know. I haven't spoke to him in months. Facts. Damn, it's been a long time. I don't know. I have no clue. All I remember was he's like, yo, I'm doing this shoe thing. I got an album coming out. I'm working on this music, and I'm really just focused on that right now. When I want to come back to the battle rap shit, I will. And I'm sure it'll be a big check for him whenever he come back. So it ain't like, so he obviously must be doing pretty good with whatever he's got going on. Even if he just got him a regular job, or if he don't got a job, whatever it is he got going on, he's maintaining for him and his kids. And he's straight. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody needs to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody needs this shit. Niggas be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, Frack had you choking. Yeah. Well, he didn't, it wasn't even him. That wasn't him. that was that was me on some like, damn, I'm late with this writing shit. You can't write. I can't do it like Twerk now, dog. I have, and I listen, I have, but it works. It's 50-50. And what I mean by that is if I got a battle on Saturday and then it's all kind of crazy shit going on throughout the week, I don't get the time that I need to write, right? And so let's say late Friday night, early Saturday morning, you write it on the day of, and then you memorize it and then you go rap it perfectly. I've done that several times perfectly, but then there's times it didn't work, like with the Real Sick battle. Didn't work. Frack wrote the shit the same morning of the battle, 3 rounds. Didn't work. It don't like you got to give your brain time to process all these fucking words and all these bars. And then it'd be sometimes it'd be like, damn, I just wrote all that shit today and memorized it in a couple hours and then said it all perfect. So it just for me, it works 50-50, but I don't do that often. Like I normally way prepared way weeks before the battles even. Like when I first started doing this shit on YouTube, I would be done writing in the first 2 days. Like they'll call me, say, yo, you got such and such. And I'm like, all right. They'll call me like, let's say Monday, then like Wednesday night, Thursday morning, I'm done. And I still got 3 more weeks before the battle. So let's say if it was like I got the call January 1st, yo, you gonna battle such and such on February 1st. I'm done by January 4th at the latest. And the rest of them days, I'm just running them rounds 8 hours a day, locking them in. It took me 8 years to choke. But as I started taking more battles more frequent, I haven't been having that same amount of time to be prepared because I don't really need that long to get ready for a battle. Dead serious. Y'all can see that. Like I could write the shit in a day for real and then memorize that shit in another day. So it's like, give me 2 days and I'm ready. It's like, but I don't recommend that for nobody. I do feel like you should have at least 3 weeks of training, not 3 weeks of writing, but a week of writing and 2.5 weeks, at least 2.5 weeks of memorizing. But and now in this day and age, and that's the age, like that's the era that Arsenal and Goods and Lux and Mook and them come from. They come from where you had 3 to 4 to 5 months from the day you got proposed to the battle to the day the battle actually takes place. You probably got 3 to fucking 6 months. Niggas don't need that much time, but some people got locked into that method of training and they can't get out of it. So when you see guys like Danny, Nitty, and Geechee, and we can rap every 2 weeks or every 1 week, 3 rounds, fresh material, get it off clean. We just came up in a era where the machine is moving faster now, and especially in this caffeine era where if they want to, they need an event every month or whatever to like keep up with a quota or something. The training time has definitely been significantly been cut down. You don't get 3 months for one battle no more. You might get 45 days. Sometimes you get 2 months, but you know, for the people that they know that can perform at a high level on short notice, like they could call a JC. And I believe him and Iron. Think about this. JC and Iron had like 3 weeks. It was a last minute addition to the Summer Madness. That might have been Vegas, Summer Madness 7 card. And they got the call late. Hey, I know it's short notice, but can y'all pull this off? They like, yeah, give me a week. Yeah, I can write for a week, 3 rounds, and I got 2 weeks to practice it. I'm good. And then they had and it's the crazy part, they had the shortest amount of time and put on the best battle on the whole card, even though everybody else had like 2 months to practice. They had 2 weeks to practice. So, you know, the eras is different now. Not everybody can do it like that. And I don't recommend nobody do it like that. But whatever. What's the next move for Fonz? He good, but these new fans are limiting rappers. Well, I told Fonz I want to see him versus old Red. He already battled Calico. I want to see him versus like a jokester, like somebody that could clown him. We don't really have too many jokesters for real, at least on URL. But maybe even a Sharon battle. Just something that'll get him out of the like. What else you could do besides out punch, punchers? Or you're gonna he battled Av, he battled me, he battled who else? Nitty, just battled Nitty. Ice, salute Danny in the building. Salute gang from the A1. They love the A18. Beautiful out there. What happened to light work? I don't think they doing it no more. I think they got rid of that program. I think they probably looked at it like, okay, we're giving y'all like $4,000 to $5,000 just to do it, and then y'all gonna get another $5,000 if you win. So you probably made $10,000 for 3.5 minutes of rapping, and they probably looked at it like. And then on top of that, I think with the rehearsing thing came out, it was like now the fans wasn't even respecting it. It was like, what? Wait, you could choke, then they'll retake it. Like you can choke and then you can reshoot the battle. Like, and then on top of that, the two battlers are rehearsing this shit together. It's like, oh yeah, that shit fake. So Caffeine probably, like, once it lost the credibility, Caffeine was looking at it like, damn, we paying. So imagine, say you give such and such 5,000 just to do it, and then I'm gonna give you 5,000. That's 10 there, and then one of y'all gonna get another 5,000. That's $15,000 per battle. And then think about this: if you 15,000 per battle, right? At the minimum, some probably was getting more than that, but let's just do the minimum, right? Now you got 5 battles on this card, so do the math. So 5 times 15,000, right? And on top of that, paying out, people ain't even really caring about these battles. Like nobody's really recapping them. Nobody respecting them. It's dope. It was super dope when the first two I only did 2. I battled Tink and Ace Amin, which me and Ace still hasn't dropped. They need to drop that, but I don't think they just not doing it no more. They was like, you know what, man, we paying too much money for some shit people don't even care about. You know what? It was something we tried. It was cool for the moment. That's over with. So shit ain't happening no more. What she say? You said 75. I gotta see Head Ice talk to Fonz and you. Me too. I said, the Wolf gotta come see the bar guy, and I'm gonna get him up out of there. The OG talk is like it nullifies when you try to attack me from an OG standpoint. I think Head Ice is older than me, so so to speak, he would be my OG in battle rap, but I'm also OG myself. So the shit you talking, especially from a street perspective, that don't affect me. You can't beat me with that because I'm gonna beat you with my street talk. Then on top of that, now let's get to these bars. I'm gonna beat the hell out of Head Ice. That is what it is. Good battle though. I think it would be fun for sure. Traumatos was good with you. Caesar was good. Rose Ross, how you say that? Naive, how you say that? Then at this point, what do you think are your top 3 bars ever? Damn, y'all, man, dog, I say shit every week. It's always like it's super. Damn, top 3 bars that I ever said. I know I do like the damn, man, in that Chiller battle, the beat I battle. Fuck. We gotta revisit that one. I want to see Danny battle 2 people. I said that. I've been saying that shit. I said, yo, I want a handicap match. I say, and when it comes to them girls, give me 2 of them. Fuck, let's have a menage a trois, bitch. Huh? Battle rap though. You and you versus me. I'll smoke both of y'all asses. I like a 2-on-2, like a 2-on-1. Yeah, I'll do that for sure. I am drugs. Yeah, the drug shit. Heterosexual well. That's definitely in my top worst bars ever. But I don't know, bro. Like where my mind was at back then, or just me experimenting with trying to punch different. It just like you have to do shit like that. You have to. You gotta say some whack shit to get better. It is what it is. Yes, it's one of the most horrible rap bars ever, but Mook also has the more hypocritical than a dying hippopotamus. Come on. Everybody. I mean, Lux said DiGiorno when he was trying to say DiGiorno. Come on. This is what I do. I'm the shit. Like Lux said this, not me. So we all said some bullshit, bro. The difference is some of us figure it out and some of us don't. Some of us don't know the difference between, oh, this is fire and this needs to be just deleted. So, it's a trial and error thing. It's like, all right, I'm going to try this type of style of punch and see if it works. Then you get the backlash and like, yo, what the fuck did you say, bro? Like, nigga, did you really say that? And it's like, yeah, I did, but I was just trying to. Nah, nigga. Well, please don't ever. Don't you ever. I do not, please, bro. Don't ever again. And it's like, all right. I feel it. I see. I know not. So it's a learning experience. You know what I mean? Everybody got to have some whack bars. Every one of your favorite battle rappers have said some complete bullshit. And honestly, during the creation process of a round, a lot of bullshit come to my mind, bro. I just know how to. Oh, hell no, that ain't gonna work. Oh, no, this is a reach. The difference between me and the average person, everything that kind of they brain first, they just write it all down. Okay, that's my round. Not even editing, not saying this. I like this one, but it just don't quite work. That's the difference. I'm talking about from the source to disaster to Danny Myers to Rum Nitty. We all come up with some bullshit ass bars, but y'all never gonna really hear them. And sometimes there are some that just kind of slip through, and we kept them and they trash. But it's okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's trash. You just didn't like it. I thought it was dope. But in the midst of that, you're gonna get at least 20 of these joints that you're gonna be like, yo, that was fucking genius. That other one, but them other ones. So the thing is, if you got 20 crazy ones and one trash one or one horrible one, all right, it's okay. But you can't have 20 horrible ones and one fire one. Which one you want to be? Does disaster picture DNA being a nanny? What battle you feel went crazy? And damn, man, y'all asking me. A lot of time people like, yo, what battle you went the craziest in? What's your favorite bar? What's your favorite parallel universe? It's like maybe I don't. It's because if I say one, later on, I'm gonna be like, nah, that wasn't even the one. Why I forgot about this one. So when I come to y'all with that, and I'm gonna have to do just a particular show dedicated to the best of Danny Myers. When I actually sit through with y'all can help me remember some shit I probably done forgot. And we'll do a special show where I'll come up with what was my favorite battle I ever did. What was my favorite bar? What was my favorite parallel universe? What's my favorite bar that was said to me? Which is obviously that Pat Stay, all your opponents pulling out last minute was trying to tell you something. That ranks very high in the greatest bars that somebody ever said to me. But I don't want to just freestyle and tell y'all this or that, and then later on I'm like, damn, that's not even the one that. So when I tell you what's my favorite one, it's gonna be my favorite one because I'm gonna actually sit down and think about it. I don't want to just freestyle that. So I can't never answer those type of questions. Salute. Y'all hit the like button. If you on here, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Thank everybody that even been on here. Nephew, the nephew bar was the most infamous it might be the most infamous battle rap bar ever. If it ain't the most, it's in the top 5 for sure. But Rex caused that to happen to himself with the bullshit he was pulling with the uh trying to act like, well, yeah, I got the money. Yeah, I can't show up to Milwaukee. I'm locked up, but you wasn't even locked up. I had battle rappers calling me like, "Oh, Rex ain't in jail, bro." We was in Milwaukee, and that's the card where Danger beat Lada Zay so bad we threw the towel. Or I think Lada Zay threw the towel, but me and Rex was supposed to headline that card, and they like, Rex ain't here. Well, where you at? Oh, well, he's saying he locked up. And Black Ice and her brother John Doe was like, well, what jail he in? Because we finna bail him out and get him on the neck. Yeah, he missed that plane. Fuck that. And he finna get his ass out of jail and on that plane. What jail he in? Oh, we'll call you back. All right, hit me right back. Then they called back. I think it was his brother or somebody. Yeah, he locked up though. He can't make the battle with Danny today. Okay, what jail he at? Because we finna just give us the name of the jail. We're bailing him out. He's gonna get out, and they like, yeah, but by the time they process him out, it might be like 11 o'clock, 1 in the morning type shit. Like y'all whole event gonna be over. They like, man, let us talk to the jail. Let us talk to the jail. Let us, what if we gotta pay extra? If we got to pay extra to get him out right now type shit, we paying it. Where he at? I don't know what jail he in. You don't know what jail he in? What? Yeah, look, give us the jail. We bailing him out and we buy him a whole nother flight for the same day. They had the bread. They was on some like, nigga, this Danny Myers versus Rex, the Mount Olympus card. This is huge for Milwaukee. We finna make this happen. I don't care how much we got to pay. And later on that day, battle rapper called me like, I was just with Rex. He ain't in jail. I'm looking at him. I'm like, word. And that's where the whole Rex stole Rex stole Danny's $12,000 came from. That's where that shit even came from. For like, first of all, I don't even know how I'm on this. I don't even know. Oh man. Caesar, what's good? Salute. I don't even know how I got on this. But when bro's coming back, probably every Caesar good looking, probably every Monday. Even though probably start next week every Monday. Your West Coast Dread battles, you guys were really beefing. Yeah. Every interview, if you listen, I'm sure you ain't got time to go through every interview I did, but every time I was ever asked what was the toughest battle I ever been through, my immediate answer is West Coast Dread. People be surprised too. They be like, what? Wait, Dread? Because they be like, they just really think about it like, damn, this man done battled Disaster and Hollow the Thon and K Shine and Pat Stay and Charlie Clips. And they going through all these names that I battled, from the B-Dot battle to the Rum Nitty battle they go through the whole gauntlet, right? And they be like, out of all them names, you're telling me the toughest battle you ever been in was West Coast Dread. And I'll be like, yes, clearly, without a doubt. Dread is the battle that made me more tough than I already was. Because it was two South Central LA niggas that had a beef. We good friends now. And that was his last battle. Shout out to Dread. But that battle, the intensity, it's almost like two Kryptonians, bro. Superman is from Krypton. The only other person that could fuck with him gotta be from where he from. You get what I'm saying? Like, so when you get Zod, General Zod, and all the rest of the villains that come from Krypton, they can see Superman. Cause they like, bro, I'm from here too, nigga. You not whatever you talking, nigga, I can talk that. So it was like I had made my match. Like, just even in terms of intensity. And I've always said, because of Dread, it made everybody else look like kittens and cotton balls. Dead serious. The way he was attacking me, nobody's ever made me feel that much pressure from my career on. It made it to where I can't feel pressure no more. Dead serious. Dre was scary, bro. He would have smoked a lot of these dudes out here had he continued battle rapping. You know what I mean? Like, dead serious, bro. Nah, I'm not pulling up. I'm gonna be in me and Geechee going to Staten Island, New York. We got some young kids to go handle. You know what I mean? These feeble and deaf the kid. We got to get rid of them, bro. So me and Geechee, we on a whole nother mission this weekend. I wanted to be in town because, you know, I didn't want to miss the Daylight and King Bao card. I was gonna be on stage. You know, I gotta support RX. I gotta support Ace. I mean, Daylight, of course. But we battling the same freaking day, and that kind of sucks, man. Because it's like, damn, man. But I will have the pay-per-view, so I'll probably be able to just watch the battles Sunday, or maybe just on the flight back home. But I hate that I'm gonna miss it live because I needed to be on that stage, man. But I got my own work to do. You know what I'm saying? Battle King Crooked on your channel and your crazy views. You know, you know what I'm saying? That's not a bad idea, man. I gotta call him. No. Was Dred's angle true? Did you really lie to him? Nah. You know, it was a miscommunication. And that's why it got that moment where he was like, nigga, you lying. Like, I never lied on nobody. I don't, that's one thing I don't do. Like, if anybody know me, I'm not lying about nothing, especially I don't troll, no street shit, no, none of that. I don't. So me and Dred it was a miscommunication, bro. And dog, man, it was weird. It was weird. But again, because of that battle, I can't be pressured by nobody. I didn't battle Twerk, Suge, all these dudes that are like, these guys are giants, right? Like Pat Stay, and even the ones that are my size, you know what I'm saying? Like even the monsters like K Shine and all that shit, none of y'all niggas can scare me, bro. If I felt a little tingle of fear in my career, it was that battle with Dre. It's like, damn, I might really have to squab with this nigga right now, bro. Like, fuck. Like, I'm about to squab with this nigga. Telling y'all, bro. This is why so when y'all see me go battle on a Philly street corner with nothing but goons around and everybody got one with them, that's not no pressure to me. Like, that's regular to me. I'm comfortable here on this street corner. Anything can happen. And I'm out here naked. I didn't fly with mine with me. I'm naked. I'm just trusting the niggas that say they got me. I'm trusting, like, yo, if anything go down, you protect it. You're like, hey, we ain't gonna let nothing happen to Danny Myers in Philly, my nigga. And that's what made me. That's where that bar was inspired from. I was in Phoenix and I was talking with somebody. No, I was in Tucson. I was talking with somebody before the battle with Killer B, and a bar was like, I told him, I said, the crime wave was high. Niggas on the block running rampant. I do not understand it. The nigga that told me I'm straight long as I'm with him got shot when I landed. So basically that bar mean, how do you, if somebody say, yo, bro, you good, bro, you come out here, bro, I got you. Well, what happens if niggas kill you? Like, I'm protected. I remember, I'll be all over the place, but all these things are all interconnected, right? The Geechee Gotti tree shit, and he could tell you, came from, I swear to God, I ain't putting no names out there, but the security guard. This is why I never clown Geechee for going behind the tree. Watch this. The security guard said, such and such, hey, Danny Geechee, and he got a big ass pistol on him. Security guard, right? We at the event. Hey, I just want y'all to know, man, y'all shouldn't be outside walking around out here like this. We like, wow, what's up? Like, hey, I got word that such and such and his team is pulling up and they looking for somebody up here. And when they pull up, shit gonna get crazy. He say, look, this nigga had the nerve to say, I'm not putting the names out there, but if y'all know, y'all know. But the security guard that was telling me and Geechee this, he says, yo, if such as us pull up and they start shooting, both of y'all get behind me. And I got y'all. Geechee got it if I'm lying, bro. Put me on blast if I'm lying, bro. Put me on blast if I'm lying. Y'all know I don't lie. I don't troll. But Geechee, bro, we was like good looking, bro. We was on some like cool shit, on some good looking. But the nigga said such and such and his team is coming up here and they looking for somebody and it might just be straight like it's a shootout damn near going finna happen. I'm just forewarning y'all. These say, yo, but if they pull up, y'all two get behind me and I'll protect you. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, nigga, if bullets are flying, you're going to die. Nigga, what the fuck is he talking about? Get behind you. He got the vest on and all that, but still, if these niggas coming like how you say they about to pull up, nigga, I ain't finna hide behind no nigga. I'm running in the building. That's what I told her. I said, you running in the building. If they gonna do all that, they just gonna have to air this whole building out. I'm on the women's bathroom. Fucking facts. So anyway, it didn't happen that day. Nobody showed up. But the next day, when Geechee was with Brooklyn Hands and such, he saw something. He could tell you his own story, but he saw something, but he had already had the seed in his mind, like, oh, this is the moment. This is what he was trying to tell me yesterday. This is it. So by him already having been shot in his life, already got PTSD, been through those traumatic moments of almost losing his life, he's got bullets still in his body. You gonna get behind what like you're not even thinking. You're just like, oh shit, that might be it right there. Oh shit. Nigga, I hide behind a fucking the little pole, you know, the pole that say no parking. You know how thin that pole is? I would have got behind that. But that's why that whole Geechee shit happened, is because of again, bro, I always thought it was funny that somebody would say, yo, you come to my city, you good. Like, all right, I got you. And I'll be thinking in my mind, like, thank you. But also, yeah, but if you got ops and I just happen to be with you, I could get caught up in some shit. And what happened if they get you? Like, nigga, ain't nobody untouchable. Ain't nobody like 100% safe. Like it ain't no one person that's gonna keep you from dying. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather shoot for myself. Like, I'll take my own chances. You feel me? Like, I don't need, look, bro, thank you. But when I pull up, I mean, that's a whole nother. He said the no part. Yeah, that's a whole other shit. I wasn't even on here to talk about none of that shit. I was just doing King versus Queen recap, man. But salute to y'all, man. Big K versus Murder Mook. I'm gonna break that shit down. I might want to put some money on that one, man. Might want to put some money. Oh, also, this evening, I'm giving away the golf 12s that I wore versus Charlie Clips. So you guys wear 10.5, or even if you don't wear it, if you just want the shoes, just to put them up and say, yo, I got Danny Myers shoes. The ones they tried to claim was fake. The ones everybody was trying to clown me about, and then they went and looked. It was like, oh, and they apologized. Yeah, you rock. They apologized. Like, yeah, them fire. I thought these was fake because you ain't never seen these before. But yeah, I'm giving those away. I wore them one time. I wore them versus Charlie Clips. Never before, never after. We'll be doing a movie trivia. So I'll just, I'll put up some questions, see if y'all answer. How How you, Drugs, and Jerry West come up with the 3 and Me bar? Get a backstory. It was gonna be, you know what? It was actually that was Jerry West's idea. That was Jerry. He the one. He the one came. He the one. I think it was Jerry West's idea, right? Because that was Jerry versus who was that? And then he needed me and Drugs to just. He asked us to do it. He was like, "Yo, I got this idea. I just need two people to jump in right there on this certain part." And so me and Drugs was like, "Fuck it, shit, I got you." You know what I'm saying? And so then later on, I needed Jerry West. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Jerry West cool. Y'all probably don't know that, but we like super cool, man. So I was gonna help him with something like had Twerk showed up. Well, Twerk was there, but he didn't battle Jerry West. But I was supposed to battle Fonz too. So both of those battles didn't go down on the battle in the Bayou, in New Orleans. But Jerry West needed me to do something for him at a certain part in his battle, and I had him, but the battle didn't go down. But then when I battled Mike P, I brought the Street Fighter controller out. I'm like, look, man, you gotta have a Street Fighter controller, and you gotta be like controlling me. And he had the little sound effect. So I was like, yo, I owe you. You know what I'm saying? Or you owe me one. You know what I'm saying? So y'all probably gonna see more of that too. Y'all gonna see more of that for sure. Jerry's the king of mid. If you ask me, some great bars, but I don't know, something's missing. We all figuring it out, man. We don't got all the answers, man. Versus Arsenal too. Oh yeah, the sound effect for Arsenal. Arsenal was mad. Nigga was mad at me for that. Who's my top? Who you got as the top female writer ever? Damn, dog. If I nah, man, damn. E Hart and 40 bars. I would say Hart. I think I'm gonna go with Hart, honestly. If we gonna keep it 100, Hart. But the shit that RX comes up with is really, that should be next level. And I think, again, they probably felt like she don't deliver that shit right. But if you listening to what she's saying, she's really rapping on another level. 40 pen crazy too. But E Hart as a 40. Oh man. That's a deep conversation, bro. It'd be so much shit I be wanting to say, but I'm just like, nah, I'm not saying none of all that shit. That's a deep conversation. But that's a good question though. Like, out of the women, I mean, C3 be writing some crazy shit too, man. She don't really get the props she deserve. E Hart coded a motherfucker. But yeah, man. Again, the Kings versus Queens 4. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. They missed with this one. Kings versus Queens 5. Danny Myers got to be on the card. Gotta be. If I'm not on the card, it's like it's clear. And it's crazy because the ones that's asking for the smoke, like my verse, called me out in the chat. First Lady Flames called me out. Vixen, she's like in and out, like I'll do it. Then I don't hear nothing. I'll do it. Silence from Jazz. Hustle be like, hell nah. Bonnie be like, hell nah. So I salute them for the honesty. But if y'all don't see me in Flames or my verse or Vixen, it's a real problem. It's a problem, bro. And they know they need this. If y'all talking about you want a dope battle, URL, y'all need Danny Myers versus what do y'all say? I'm sure he did. Letterman has something to say too. I know a man 3 Letterman has something to say too. I didn't even see, but see, I don't because I do the media shit too. I don't be watching they shit first because I don't want to like say something that I heard them say, or I don't want them to influence my opinion on something. So when I just go live like randomly, like I just did, this one wasn't even scheduled. I just was like, I just went live like and just gave my thoughts on it live without hearing their shit. But sometimes if whatever I say, they might have already said the same thing. I might just be echoing. So anytime different motherfuckers and they didn't even have a conversation be saying the same shit is true. It's true. Whatever they said is that shit true. You get what I'm saying? Flames would be the best one. They ain't even got to wait. They don't. I tell you what they could do, even if they did like maybe outside wouldn't work because it's like Danny's giving such and such a shot, even though they've been here. So it's like I'm not really giving them a shot. They're already solidified in their own right. Maybe not a volume like nah, because in a volume setting, it's like specific names that I want, and none of the women are none of those names. But I'll take a lady on the rooftop, and not no romantic dinner shit either. I'm like, if I take one of you girls to that rooftop, I'm throwing your ass off the fucking rooftop. So it ain't no romantic. Oh, I got a table and it's candlelight. There's some wine glasses and we're on the roof and it's a nice, cool like night and the moon is out. We're looking at the stars. It's none of that shit. What Tay Rock said, he said, "Bitch, you ever been flued out to shock trauma?" That's the type of time I'm on. So, but yeah, I wouldn't mind battling one of those ladies on the roof. Like that'll be fire. Like that's fire. That's a good idea. Like Danny versus Vixen on a rooftop. You feel me? Like, and of course, yeah, whatever one that I didn't do, whatever battle that didn't take place, that could happen on Kings and Queens. So I'm not against battling all of them. Like I said, I'll battle 2 of them at 2v1. I'm with that. I'm built for listen. Y'all know me. I'm the GOAT. I'm with all that dumb shit. Go get Vixen and Flame. Let them team up. Even if they want to rap at the same time. If you want to rap 8 bars and then you tag her in and she raps and then y'all going back and forth, I'm with that. Or if you want to just do your round and then right after your round, she come in and spit her round, I'm cool because I'm rebelling all that dumb shit. And I'm smoking both of y'all. With that. Dead serious too. And yeah, I'll take Prestavia again. Bruh, I battled her. Hey, Trauma, speaking of, you battled Unique Fatal. You battled the lady yesterday. Tell me how that went down. I'll just call you. Never mind. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, but yeah, like traffic, super fight. Yeah, I'm with it. That's what I'm saying, Duke. Me and Vixen could have been on this card, bro. Y'all could have just like the Clips and Jazz is when you talk about like big namesake. This is what I'll be telling y'all, man. Like the big name shits, they look good on paper, but a lot of times they don't pan out to be what they were supposed to be in our like when we in our mind, like, oh, this gonna be crazy. It don't be like that. Put together the people you know are finna bring you some crazy bars. So if you say I got Danny Myers versus Vixen the Assassin, regardless if you feel like, oh man, Danny gonna wash her, or I don't know, Vixen might upset. Regardless, whatever you think the outcome may be, one thing you will know is this is going to be a lot of barking, a lot of energy, performance, and a crazy pin fest on both ends. You're guaranteed to win. The culture is guaranteed a win there. Even if I just totally destroy her, don't matter. She gonna put up a crazy fight. These are the guaranteed joints that need to be happening and not just saying, oh, I got 2 big names. I'm going to make something crazy happen out of these 2. There was potential. I'm not lying. I do. But I also was aware of the what if. What I tell Clips, the if factor, right? I was like, what if they both just on some playing shit? And that I'm not. I don't even want to say Jazz was playing because it do seem like she was really trying a little bit more than he was. It do seem like she was trying, and she's got RX coming up Saturday. So she got her a victory over Clips. Now she trying to go 2 for 2 in a week span. So salute to Jazz and her run that she's on. I will say this. I can tell you this. I don't believe that RX is gonna go up there playing the way Clips was. So Jazz, whatever you did with Clips, that's I don't know, bro. I said, bro, I don't think that's gonna work versus RX, who is someone that's still fighting for respect, still fighting for a position, and saying, I'm more than just a pretty face. I can fucking rap. Stop playing with me. And she get an opportunity of a lifetime. It's not often somebody gonna get a Jazz the Rapper battle. It just don't happen like that. So I think she's gonna take full advantage of the situation she was granted, and she gonna go crazy, and she gonna go more crazy than Clips did. That's my prediction. Will Jazz end up smoking her and getting her up out of there? Who knows? Jazz, you can't count Jazz out in no battle, but I do expect more out of that battle than we got out of the Clips battle. RX has to control her flow. Sometimes she don't let the bars rest for a little. Yeah, man. RX is a tough match for her. Let's do our battle on the roof. I'll throw you off with my bad hand. Nah, I'm not battling you on the roof, man. No, you're the homie. The roof is if I'm on a roof, it's like serious business. Only reason why I battle EK on the roof is because, for one, I did want a rooftop battle. I wanted that. Me and Twerk, y'all remember, me and Twerk was supposed to be on the roof, but EK is in my personal top 5 ever, and it was like our second battle. I think, yeah, that was our second battle. But if I'm battling you on the roof, like I want you to die. Like, I want you to die. Like, this is serious business for me. Like, if I say we on the roof with it, to me, this is the highest standard. Not in a literal high, but I mean, just this is it. If you on the roof, you gotta be at the ultimate rapping ability. So this is why I say I prefer me and Lux to be on the roof. He the one said we used to battle on the roof. The loser had to jump. All right, well, I ain't seen you battle on the roof. Let's do I want me and Lux on the roof. There's only a handful of people that I would battle on the roof, but I would take one of the ladies on the roof just because I want her to know how serious this shit is. Whoever it may be, from Flames, like, please be the best you ever can be in your career. This better be the best shit of your career. That's how serious it is. So, if we battling in them type of elements, I'm not playing with you. But anyway, I'll be back tonight. I'm doing a trivia. Be giving out the shoes tonight. All just the winner. Whoever it may be, man. EK is criminally underrated. Yeah, he's my personal top 5 ever. EK versus Chilla, Nightwing, Danny, Nitty, B-Dot. I can name a lot more. Lux isn't capable of battling more, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think so either, Hilliard. But yeah, thank y'all for rocking out with me. I'll be back probably 7 p.m. I'll see y'all soon.